here's the crazy thing. Sorry, guys. We're just having a little chat that doesn't relate. So I did a campaign. I was putting on an event in Seattle. And I did a Facebook. The reason I did an event in Seattle was because I knew nobody there, and I wanted to really test out Facebook. So I put on an event, and I advertised on Facebook, and I filled the event. I got enough that it was a profitable event. So they're like, great, Facebook ads work. So then I put on an event in Denver, and I put way more budget into Facebook, and Facebook did not give me one participant.
Wow.
It's like, it's just not consistent, not reliable.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure it out. And all right, back to filming. If you're watching this video, you know what this topic is about. We're talking about why Facebook is guaranteed to fail. Yeah, you're going to want to pay attention to this.
Facebook, the whole Facebook mothership.
Yeah, Facebook's going down.
Oh, I thought you just meant something else that we'll talk about right now.
All right, we'll just jump in. So the actual title is Facebook Video is Going to Fail.
Yeah. You're like talking about the entire organization is going down the toilet.
They bought Instagram, and Instagram is on the rise. So
Right.
that's kind of like a saving grace. But Facebook itself has actually stopped growing. But let's actually pull in the reins a little bit.
Yeah, I was just saying, we're going to tighten the focus a little bit.
Facebook video, I really think is already failing, and I don't think it's.
Now, when you say Facebook video, you got to be clear, because to me even, are you talking about Facebook video in capital letters like it's a thing, or do you mean just people posting videos on Facebook?
Okay, so YouTube is the king of video. Do you agree?
Absolutely,
Okay.
100%.
So if we agree that YouTube is the YouTube king, Facebook wants to become...
If YouTube is the YouTube king, I agree.
The video king.
Yes, okay.
If YouTube is the video king, Facebook wants to become the video king.
Do they?
They've announced it.
Okay.
Mark Zuckerberg in years past saying that in the next 5 years, YouTube's going to be primarily... Mark Zuckerberg said that in 5 years, YouTube is going to be primarily video. We're going to dominate.
Facebook's going to be primarily video.
Did I say it wrong?
Yeah. He's on a tear today, ladies and gentlemen, because he's so passionate
hopefully
about
my
this.
editing team didn't make me look like an idiot there. Clearly,
Hopefully
I know what
they
I'm
did.
talking about.
Just leave it. Yeah, anyway.
All right. So, whatever I said there, hopefully you understand
Mark
the gist.
Zuckerberg said that in the next 5 years, Facebook is going to be the video king, the king of video.
Oh, that's what I said.
You said YouTube
That's
is
okay.
going to be. Anyway, so what is that supposed to mean?
If people are still watching this video by this point, Facebook wants to be YouTube.
Okay.
Okay? And so they're trying, but they're never going to be able to catch up. Here's a big reason why. Search engine. Do you know what a search engine is?
Yes, I do.
Search engines are valuable, and YouTube is an amazing, amazing search engine. Think about it. If you want to find a video on YouTube, do you think you'll have a pretty good chance of finding what you're looking for?
Well, yeah, but yes, of course.
You can find whatever you want, a tutorial on anything.
As long as someone has actually put it out there. But
if you've seen a video in the past on YouTube and you wanted to, like, oh, Nate, you got to see this video. Would you be able to find it?
3 word, whatever. Yeah, it's very intuitive.
So you can find it.
Yeah.
What if the video was posted 5 years ago and you wanted...
I know where you're going.
Okay, so
Facebook, exactly.
You saw this
has no functionality.
two weeks ago, you saw this hilarious video on Facebook and you wanted to show it to me. How would you find it?
Well, I would try to use the same search terms that I might on Google, right? You know, I would put in the things that I remember that kind of describe the video. Would that work?
Have you tried it?
I must say no.
I've tried it. It doesn't work. Their search engine is a piece of garbage. They just don't have a search engine.
That's because there's no search engine like you're right. I agree, because they have to search so many things. Video is just one thing that's on their deal. They've got all the other nonsense going on. Yeah.
So the words that I put here is that YouTube's search engine is amazing. It's pretty much untouchable. It's so good, and it just keeps getting better.
Well, and that's because, and may I just say, I've learned that the search engine, they transcribe the videos, right? So, I mean, even words that are said in videos are put into the whole pod of searchable terms, right?
Absolutely.
Whereas I don't know if Facebook does that. I don't know if anybody does
like
that.
Facebook is a really good marketing platform. They really learn what people's interests are, what their likes are from their social activity.
Yeah.
and their footprint and what they buy and on all the cookies that are everywhere. So they have a lot of information, but they're not trying to categorize your content as a way of it's not a content distribution platform. Whereas think of YouTube as like this amazing library or cataloging system that can take, I mean, think about the 60 bajillion gigawatts of Back to the Future,
sure.
Think of all the information that's uploaded every day to YouTube, and yet YouTube has a system of just organizing it everywhere that people can find exactly what they want. And then, but think about all the billions of minutes or whatever of content that's uploaded to Facebook each day. It's just put on top of a big pile. Right. And this pile just continues to grow, and it's just buried and no one can find anything.
That's a good point. Okay, yeah. In terms of video only.
How could Facebook ever fix that?
Boy, they'd have to buy YouTube.
Yeah, and they can't do that. As big as, that's not going to happen.
Or no.
Well, Google owns YouTube. YouTube's big in itself.
Oh, Google does own YouTube.
Owns YouTube.
Yeah, you're right. Google is
YouTube was an amazing search engine, and then they're backed by Google.
Which is an amazing
So they
search
just
engine.
joined forces. They're untouchable.
Thanks for coming.
Okay, so Facebook is creating video features like YouTube, but it's kind of in beta, especially. They have, this is another big reason. YouTube is successful for a huge thing. In addition to the search engine, they have a partnership program.
Yeah.
So if I create content for YouTube to distribute, and YouTube then advertises and makes money.
You split the money.
They give me 55% of the revenue.
Right.
They give me the larger portion of the revenue.
Yeah.
So now Facebook, they're a huge advertising platform.
Right.
They keep 100% of that.
Yeah. That's what sucks about that. Yeah. I have all these people on Facebook that follow me and that see my things, and I get nothing out of it.
They're getting advertised to. They're getting advertised to. Now, Facebook is now initiating a beta program for a partner program.
Oh, wow.
Okay, it hasn't applied to me. I have a friend that's big enough on Facebook that she's tried it out, and she has good things to say about it. But in order for that to really work, they would have to take their 100% that they're currently keeping, and to compete with YouTube, they'd have to then give away 55%. So they'd have to cut their own revenue in half.
Right. Yes.
In order to compete with YouTube. Do you think Facebook will really do that?
That is because they don't get anything in return above what they're already getting. Yeah, they're literally taking away 55% of what they of their worth and their value.
In order for it to be worth it to me, they would have to do that. They'd have to start giving me the same thing that YouTube gives, 55%, and it's just never going to happen.
The only thing that they could count on is that somehow, knowing that you can make this money, that they'll raise their entire user base and members and partners would grow. But they already have over 1 billion people. I mean, how many people are left on the planet that are going to...
My next point is that Facebook is not growing.
Oh, that's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're not growing by users where YouTube actually still is.
Yeah.
Facebook did by Instagram. Instagram's growing. Here's another point to consider. YouTube is a video platform. It's not a social platform. You and I don't really communicate or interact.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
comments and things.
But it's related specifically to the video. It's kind of like Amazon reviews. Yeah, you can comment and leave feedback, but we don't socialize there.
Right, correct.
Facebook is not a video platform. So for them to try and be a video platform, they're a social platform.
Yeah.
It's where we go to socialize. But when I go to Facebook, I'm not thinking about, I want to find a video. I might watch a video because it just might be something that a friend did. I rarely watch videos on Facebook. Other people do. Other people watch more videos than I do on Facebook, but they're going there for maybe a video, but also a picture, for a comment. Right. They want to communicate. They want to get updates with their friends, and do Facebook Live. That's socializing.
Right.
It's anyway. So it's different. Facebook's a social platform.
Yeah.
We call YouTube social media, but it's way less social. It's way more a video.
It's way more media.
Media. Yeah. Take out. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I want to wrap this up with one. I have a friend that would disagree that Facebook video is going to die because she a year ago she was making $500,000 a year from posting videos on Facebook. This year, she's geared up. She's probably going to round out at $1 million this year.
But these are leads for her business, or this is directly from Facebook?
She makes minute-long foodie videos where there's a camera sitting above and recipes and eggs getting mixed in and coming out of the oven in 1 minute. She posts the video to Facebook, and then when people want to download the recipe, they'll go over to her blog, and on her blog is ads.
Oh.
So she gets a lot of traffic.
But again, it is it's another source. It's not directly from Facebook.
So she's the one that is in the beta program and is testing out things with kind of a Facebook partner program.
Yeah.
So I'm throwing it out there that while I have my opinion that Facebook video is going to die, I think that Rachel of the Stay-at-Home Chef, I think that she would disagree. She'd probably have a lot of counter arguments about why Facebook video is amazing. So take that for what it's worth. Hopefully you found this video helpful.
I know I did, just from a user and a producer perspective. Yeah, cool.
So if you enjoy hearing my biased opinions about things, then you definitely should subscribe. And if you enjoy his comic relief and poking fun of each other, as we like to do, then we'll see you tomorrow.